Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my entire Gravity Rush collection. I made a short video going over everything quickly before, but today I'm going to be talking about things in more detail, as well as showing you things that weren't in the original video, and unboxing this new acrylic stand of Cat that I got today from Prime One Studio. Gravity Rush is my favorite game of all time, and I have a lot of merch that I've collected over the years that I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to start by quickly unboxing this acrylic stand before getting into showing the collection. When you first open these, they have a protective film covering everything that you need to take off. I've been looking for these acrylic stands for years, and for the longest time they weren't available for sale anywhere on the internet. These were made by Prime One Studio to go with the two statues of Cat and Raven they released in 2019, and have since become incredibly rare. I couldn't find much information on where Prime One sold them, and when I bought the two statues in 2019, I don't remember seeing any other merch available for sale on their website apart from the two statues. But they were first shown at the 2018 Prime One Studio Museum, along with other Gravity Rush merch like the pin set that was in a capsule toy machine, some signed art prints, and clear files. Recently though, multiple of them have surfaced online, and that's how I managed to get them. I'm not sure where they're coming from, as for years they were rarely for sale, and they were extremely expensive on the few occasions they did show up for sale. If you're looking for them, I recommend checking Mercari or Surugaya, and sometimes they show up on eBay. Cat seems to be the rarest one, and it took me a while to find her once I already got the other three. Placing it into my collection and seeing all four of them together for the first time, I'm really happy to have the full set. After unboxing the acrylic stand, I added in the paper backings that came with the packaging into the display underneath some of the merch, and it looks even better now. The two statues of Cat and Raven made by Prime One Studio were the main pieces of my collection, and might be the best statues that I own. I got both of them in 2019, and they sold out pretty quickly. I'm glad that Prime One made so much merch for Gravity Rush, as it doesn't have a whole lot of merch in general, and all of it is pretty hard to find after so many years. Cat's design on the statue is very complex, and the way the building floats above her is incredible. There's so much going on with the statue, and a lot of it you can miss with just a glance. From Dusty floating next to the golden apple, her scarf flying in the wind, the falling buildings, and the elephant head on the gate, everything looks like it had so much thought put into how it was placed, and the feel of gravity shifting is captured perfectly in this statue. Raven's statue is slightly more simple than Cat's, but is equally as beautiful and well made. The cloud on the back is heavy. The apple that Raven is floating on is bigger than the one on Cat's statue and has a deeper gold color. The building above the cloud does a good job of showing her crow flying high above her. Raven's hair is a vibrant red color, and the sculpt does a great job of showing her flying through the air. Next to the statues is a Fumo plush of Cat that I have sitting on top of one of the backings for the acrylic stands, and above is a plush of Dusty that came bundled with these two vinyl figures of Cat and Raven that were official merch from PlayStation. Next to Dusty is a coffee mug of Raven that has two images of her, with the back being a more faded looking portrait of Raven. This is a store display standee for the games that came from Japan. It holds both of the games and has pictures of the cases on the back. I don't know a lot about where it came from, but I found it on eBay a few years ago, and it's one of the most interesting merch pieces I've found for Gravity Rush. The next thing is the limited edition of Gravity Days 2 that came out in Japan that includes a Blu-ray of the Gravity Rush Overture anime that can be found on YouTube. Above is a poster of Kali Angel and a big poster of the artwork for Gravity Rush 2. Down here is the art book, which has become pretty hard to get in recent years. It has artwork from both the first game and the sequel. On this wall is a light-up sign that unfortunately doesn't turn on anymore, and this is a print that came with Cat's statue, as well as some perler beads of Cat. This is a keychain of Dusty that came with a limited edition of the second game in Japan as a bonus. These are two custom steelbooks for Gravity Rush 1 and 2 that I recently got. I couldn't find a steelbook for the first game for a long time, but recently they started being made, and you can find these all over eBay, Mercari, and other sites. The back of this has art of Cat, and the inside has the cover art of the Vita game. The steelbook for Gravity Rush 2 has the cover art enlarged and spread out on the front and back of the steelbook. These are some pins of Cat and Raven both in and out of their gravity shifting forms that came with the vinyl figures and Dusty plush from Sony. This is a Gravity Rush 2 card that was given out at the PlayStation Experience 2016 in California, and above it is a badge that came with Cat's Fumo plush. This is a spiral notebook from Gravity Rush 2. I got a request for more information about this book, and it's really hard to find anything about it on the internet. I got it from eBay bundled with the game right around the time that Gravity Rush 2 was released, and they said it was a notebook given out to employees at Sony when the game came out. I've never seen it for sale again until just recently this year when a seller put a second one on eBay. They reiterated the same thing, that it was for Sony employees, and they had a few other similar notebooks for other games. The listing is gone now and someone bought it, and I can't find any more information about it online. If anyone knows anything else about this notebook, please let me know. Next are the 4 acrylic stands of Cat, Raven, Kali Angel, and Durga Angel. These took me a long time to get, and I finally got Cat today, which was the last one I was missing. These are very high quality acrylic stands, and the use of multiple pieces to make them float makes them look incredibly dynamic. These are made by Prime 1 Studio. In this corner is a sealed copy of Gravity Rush 2 that I got from Best Buy when the game was on sale for $7. And the last thing is this wall scroll for Gravity Days 2 with artwork of Cat and Raven. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this look at my Gravity Rush collection. Gravity Rush is my favorite game series of all time, right up there with Nier, Devil May Cry, and Tenchu. If you also collect Gravity Rush merch like I do, tell me in the comments if you have any unique and interesting merch that I didn't show in this video. And if you haven't played Gravity Rush, I urge you to do so, as it is an amazing game and deserves more attention. Maybe I'll make another Gravity Rush video if the movie ever comes out, who knows. Anyways, this has been Hollow Space, and I will see you in the next video.